What's up, AfterBuzzers? It's Tuesday night, so that only means one thing. We're going to be recapping the Part 1 reunion of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Tune in right now.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
These summer vibes feel so right when you by my side.
We're so happy.
Wait, what song is that?
This is my song, guys. You guys are listening. Thank you. You guys are listening to Two Besties Together, Summer Vibes. Definitely check out the video on YouTube. I'm so excited that AfterBuzz TV is playing it.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
Get it, boo.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We have so much to talk about. I am your host, Thomas Orlina, and I'm joined here by the lovely Jen. Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. So glad to be back.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
And we have Amanda and Cynthia in studio tonight. We have so much to talk about. I know you guys just watched The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Part 1 reunion. Let's talk about it. What did you guys think? First impressions of this season, season 9?
First impressions of the season or
The first Part 1.
the first part 1? Okay, well, we're happy that there's a reunion. We're at the end. But it's very... I mean, we feel the vibes. We're ready for it. But we're just like, it's just tease. We're not getting that orgasm we need.
Yes,
we're not
exactly.
getting that, it's just...
Perfect.
It's just depressing. You know, I loved some of their outfits.
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, but just
Overall,
first
are you
impression.
okay?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Wah, wah, wah.
Really?
Like, we need... Yes, thank you. We need some more drama up in the house, so Camille's probably going to bring it, because that's
Yes.
what we're used to.
Cynthia.
It was boring. I have
don't
to
even
tell
think-
you. I was like falling asleep. It was so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, the longest thing they talked about was mammograms.
That
And
was
then
very
their
in-depth.
sex. Their sex life.
Oh, well.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, where's our happy ending to reunion part 1, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry,
Well, I
kids.
Well, I just want to point out, we start off the reunion tonight with Anderson Cooper FaceTiming Andy, which was really cool. I think that they really wanted to change things up and have, Anderson part
love
of the
them.
reunion. So that was kind of nice.
That made me happy.
Go,
Yeah.
Andes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're such a power duo together, everything that they do. So it's kind of nice to have seen a little change up. Let's talk fashion.
Cynthia?
There was a lot. There was a lot of different looks tonight, and honestly, it's so exciting. I'm sure for the ladies because every year you want to step up your look. It's like prom every year. You want to, although we only go to prom once, this is something that they do consistently. So it's like, okay, gotta up the look, all the glam. Let's just go down the line. Who was your favorite tonight?
My favorite. Well, first off, everyone looked different.
Yes.
So I
Except
appreciate that.
For the two same colored dresses.
No, not different from each other, different from what they usually do. So I actually really, really loved Rinna.
Yes.
Okay.
And Rinna on Instagram in that outfit, all the Facetune, if it's there, I love it. Everything about all those photos, and then seeing her tonight.
And the
it was
wig.
just so beautiful. Oh, the wigs. I'm so happy that they just brought wigs on for everyone. I'm just so happy about that. Loved it.
What about you?
My favorite's Rinna. Her hair looked absolutely amazing. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's a wig or what. She looked great. But I didn't... Okay, we'll talk about what we like. That's what I liked. Rinna was my favorite.
That's what I like.
Okay. All of them were boring, but I have to say, I'm sorry. Like it was,
outfits?
yeah. I just said, But Denise, to me, she looked like she came so far into the glamour that she's gonna showcase in the next seasons. I think she amped it up a little bit. She put some, glow and a
looked
gold
great.
outfit.
She had the
I think,
pony. She
looks
I
beautiful.
think she looked very beautiful. I feel like I've seen Camille's outfit. I've seen Rinna. I was really surprised with Erica Jane.
Yeah.
I liked it though.
She
gave
did.
Her wig looked... it didn't even look like a wig. Like, it looked amazing.
I wanted to see her something different, like a little sexy appeal, like just
Her husband's getting sued for too much money. She has to look like
a conservative.
Yeah,
but just a little something. Something
Yeah.
was missing.
She
Maybe,
went-
of course, Vanderpump. Of
Money was
course,
missing.
But
Money.
oh gosh,
money.
you said it. I thought it.
I think she was going for the Erica Girardi look, the white,
Yes.
that kind of vibe. But my favorite tonight was
Who was
Kyle. I thought I loved Kyle's hair. I kind of liked that she went with a theme. She right off the bat said it was an 80s vibe.
Right.
I thought the color was cool. I mean, the matchy shoes, I don't know if I would have done
different.
the matchy, but it's her vibe. And in the 80s, that's kind of how it was. And the hair to the side, she just brought it.
All I know is that if I would have showed up and somebody was wearing the same color dress, especially that neon green that's like very, well, it used to be rare, now it's like the thing, I would have wanted to change.
Yeah.
Honestly, like it was too much of the same thing.
That's one thing too. It's always everybody's nightmare to go anywhere and see something that similar.
Yes.
In a confessional, in an interview, fine.
Right.
But at a reunion, there was a clash in the
I
photo.
would think that they should have said something. I think that, I don't know.
I would have pulled her wig off and said, "Get out of my dress!" Like, add some drama to the show, like make it funny or something. It was just
We didn't get to see Lucy's outfit.
She's in a
Exactly.
cage. I'm
No.
She isn't?
Lucy, you're in a great home, I hope.
Is she in a great
I
home?
hope
Do we
she
know
I
is.
don't
this?
know, but we're not. I'm going to think positive.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, we can talk fashion all night long. We won't go into. Do we want to go into the ones that we didn't like, or should we just move on?
Let's.
You mean outfits you didn't
Outfits.
like?
I have one
I
that I
didn't-
didn't.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't like Camille's outfit. It just looked like 1998 prom.
I didn't like
prom.
Dorit. All those clips, it was too much. And then the like thick scrunchie with it, like she should have did one or the other.
Okay.
It was too much. It's like when there's too much going on, you don't know where to look. That was it. That was it.
like New Year's Eve.
It's just like too gaudy. Like it was just too much.
So many people gave her so much, like, I don't know, just backlash over what she wore. I think it was at the last reunion with all her clips. So she's just
She
like,
likes clips apparently.
she's just like, no, I'm going to give you all the clips now.
I know,
Every single
right?
one.
Well,
I think also those are going to be in style soon. Like they're starting to be worn.
the
Like
clips,
the
yeah.
two,
Yeah.
you know, the
Oh, yeah.
influencers are wearing that. So I think she's starting
It's on the
the
runway,
trend.
too.
But I think it was just too much. Like it was just Happy New Year's. You know,
It's going to
just
be
too much.
interesting to see if another popular female like a Kardashian or somebody does something like that, then it'll pop off. Because you
Yeah.
never
That's
know.
so sad.
You never know with Dorit if she's ahead of the curve or behind. But the clips, Justine Marjan, who I follow on Instagram, she
Love
like
her.
makes the clips and. I mean,
They're
I didn't really
beautiful.
have a not favorite. I thought the ladies did the best they could, and I thought they looked great. So I don't really have like.
They
a
all
not
looked good.
favorite.
They all looked pretty.
Yeah, but I see all your opinions.
Mm-hmm.
One massive miss out from this reunion is LVP. I mean, we just have to talk about it. We had guessed at the middle of the season. You said that she was not going to show up, and she did not show up. Do we think out of the 3-part reunion that she's going to show up?
Yeah, because her dressing room, look at when they brought Camille's in, she's like, oh, I'm next to that one. Like, why would it say Lisa Vanderpump's name if they all knew that she was not coming?
No, they were ready for her. I think
she's gonna show up.
I don't think she
think
is.
so
I don't
either.
think she is. Just personally.
Do you think that
Is
they're
there a
gonna do
bet?
kind of like a clip when they did with Brandy, how Brandy was just like, "Hi, girls," and like did kind of like something? Because Andy even made it seem like she might make an appearance. Because
I want Brandy to make an appearance.
Yeah, I love her.
Do you think her time was enough to make an appearance?
No, but the time that everyone else had was just as valuable because it's like, we have 5 minutes of Brandy, but it was, better than a lot of other moments on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So might as well put her on because who knows what's going to happen and how boring it'll be.
Yes.
So you need someone like Brandy on there.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry.
Like
go.
if Lisa doesn't say farewell to all her fans like on the show, and give a little clip, me as a fan, I'll be hurt because I have looked up to her for so long, and I know fans look up to her, they love her.
They love
and
her.
Yeah, and if she doesn't do that, it's going to be really depressing because
And when they did the flashback.
she
Yeah.
did it on Instagram, but that's still not the same.
No,
Like,
I mean the flashback of tonight of what she said about.
That was a good
Yes.
flashback.
Well, the
Yeah, a little
producers,
bit.
as we saw tonight, pulled when Adrienne Maloof skipped out on the reunion, and everything that Lisa Vanderpump kind of did is what she was accusing Adrienne of. So it's actually pretty sad
was-
to watch that clip.
It was crazy. It was almost like she was speaking about the future. It was
foreshadowing.
a trip.
Foreshadowing for sure.
It was a foreshadow. Well, Kyle actually says that she thinks that the reason why Lisa went to the press, to Daily Mail, to kind of say and bow out of this series is because she felt like maybe Andy was going to let her go and it wasn't going to be on her terms. Do you guys agree?
Well, Lisa loves to be in control, so I mean, I can definitely understand that.
I agree.
She wanted to pull the plug on
I've said
this.
that this
But what
entire
would he
time.
let her go for?
For
Because
not
she didn't
attending.
show up the reunion. So if she didn't show up to the reunion, they would have to fire her just like Andy
But
did with...
isn't there like a warning? I'm not
No,
going to defend,
no.
is there like a warning? Or it's like,
No.
goodbye.
No,
like, you're
because
gonna
you
lose
didn't
all-
show up. Like that's like almost like you're quitting. so they
Cynthia,
just fire you.
What they did with Adrian Malouf, that was how he tells everyone, if you don't show up, then that's that.
Yeah.
So that's a firing. But I've always said this. I think that she was done with the show. She got caught. Teddy didn't take her bait. And now she's in this spot where it's either she's off the show or she has to face her lies. She's never going to face her lies. And then that's that. So now she's stomping off like a 3-year-old.
I'm really surprised that she didn't show up, and
Yeah.
I understand like she was going through a lot at the time, but just to not address her fans, I'm still hoping in this 3-part reunion that we will see her. I have a feeling they're gonna do something special for her. They're literally not gonna end this franchise without her like being a part of it in some way.
All I know is that work is work. You show up to work, you do your job.
See, I don't think she sees it as her
No,
job.
but
She is.
when you're losing a family member, it's you know we all go through certain emotions and we don't know how to explain it. Maybe she needs to tell that to her fans, and be open about why she did what she did. Maybe like a sit down with and
On a
It's not
personal
true,
level,
though.
okay, everybody handles like loss different and everybody handles other things different. I personally, I went to work 2 days after my father passed.
I know it's a case by case.
It's a case by case basis. Like, but I don't know. I just feel like work is work and business is business.
No, everyone is so different.
I know
Everyone
they're
is so different.
Yeah, no,
So-
I agree. Everybody's different.
And oh God, there's so much.
Yeah,
Go ahead. What were you
First of
saying?
all, I'm sorry about your dad.
Yeah.
Secondly, she should address her fans about what happened, and she needs to clear the air, because I know as a fan, I'm still upset that she left, because she was like everything to me. Her fashion, her lifestyle, building businesses, having friendships, even though as controlling as she was an inspiration
she
to
was a
many.
friend.
And
Well,
all
it's not
of
like
these-
she's going away.
No, I know I'm going to be on her other show. That's a fan I am. But to the other ladies, she brought something different.
She did.
I mean, I don't know what
It's
you
something
guys...
that cannot ever be.
I'm
like,
just gonna stop
yeah.
this right here, and
Yeah.
as we're talking, I'm just seeing everybody's opinions. You know what I think is gonna happen?
What?
I think she's gonna have a one-on-one with Andy on a Watch What Happens Live, and it's gonna be her.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
think so.
God, yeah, that
And
makes
it's
a
gonna
lot of
be
sense.
like a half hour of just dissecting everything
and they're
and
gonna
going.
get a lot of views.
I don't know. I mean, that's my opinion.
That's a
hope
really
so.
good.
In the words of Tamra Judge, that's my opinion. I don't know. You guys
love
let us
Tamra.
know.
I love Tamra.
I just think she's hiding a lot and she doesn't want to face it. It's a
Yeah.
lot of her being scared, not confronting a lot of it. So I just think she'll be like, no, I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah.
If it was Kyle, completely different. Because as many people who think that Lisa is the original and the queen, it's actually Kyle, and it always has been.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
Kyle,
I agree.
No, it's not
I
even.
don't.
No, it's not an
Yeah.
opinion.
Right,
Kyle
yeah.
started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she was the
that-
one from the beginning to bring in Lisa Vanderpump. So, I mean, I think if it was Kyle, it was that case, but I don't think so with Lisa. I think it's just cut ties.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So Camille Grammer shows up. She is basically the main topic of the reunion. I think that they probably should have shown everything on this, but they have to break everything up. Camille is arriving. She looks like she's ready to go in the boxing ring. Like,
She's like so ready to snap back and be dramatic. It's like, calm down, take a seat.
Even going to the Umansky's agency
She was
party,
ready. I
can't.
she was ready to fight. Just the
Just
whole time.
Yeah.
Ready to fight.
getting hot
was-
here.
She was ready to fight. There's a lot of talk about Nicolette Sheridan. I think there's maybe a reason why there's so many ties in with her, with Denise's husband, with her friendship or not friendship with Lisa Rinna. It's almost as if they're trying to bring her in verbally so that we can get familiar with her. Because I don't know why I think there might be a shakeup with after this season. Like, people were not really that happy with this season, so something has to change, and I don't know why. Do you think that
Like
she's
a
going to come
cheating
back?
scandal or financial scandal or
How many financial
What are we
scandals?
talking here, Thomas?
Do we think that she's going to join the show?
I do. I would love it if she did. If she says yes, I would be so on board with the
It's
entire
another
thing.
legit actress
Oh,
from Desperate
so
Housewives,
legit.
right?
And I love that they're bringing on actual Hollywood celebrity
Amen.
people, not just random housewives that we don't
That have
really
money,
know.
that have their husband's money or whatever.
Right. And or their family or whoever, which is cool. That's
Right.
fine. But I just love that people that we grew up with, like Denise Richards, Rinna, and now with Nicolette Sheridan. She was huge in the 80s, big in the 90s, and then of course Desperate Housewives. But I love the connection, and it's
Yeah.
going to start enough drama that we need without it being dirty drama like what Camille brings in. It's a lot of negative drama.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
have to
take?
say when Camille said about bonbons that as a wife eating bonbons or whatever, I was
that?
like, Denise Richards was actually an actress before she met Charlie Sheen, right?
Do you think that was directed
No,
at her?
But
Yeah,
the
I
way that
think
she
so.
said it was
I think
completely
so.
directed. It was
You
like,
think it was directed at
Yeah,
her?
it
It was
was
either her or Dorit, and Dorit took it upon herself to ask
okay,
her.
well, it should have been clarified if she wants to sit there and put little innuendos and take jabs. Like if Camille's I said it to her face, and I'm then why don't you be like that right now? Then why are you?
But when Camille came on in the episodes in the beginning,
What
I
was she
didn't
doing?
see she was an entrepreneur.
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
see
saying.
she was a
Real quick, let me chat real quick.
She had a medium.
That's what I think she was referring to. I think she was talking to her about herself, though, in the past, and then she's grown so much. She was a model. I mean, I'm not on Camille's side with it. I just want to talk about it because I'm just confused because at that moment, I truly didn't think that she was talking about the other women that she was sitting around eating bonbons, but that she was at a time and now she's doing, you know what I'm saying? Like she's doing things different.
Yeah.
Is that not it?
it didn't come off like that
Yeah,
to me. And
to
what
me-
was
Okay.
what
Yeah,
did
it
she
was
work? Like
different.
what did she do? She's like, I was working hard. Like so what were you doing? Like she was just like, I was working hard.
Well, she was a model and actress, wasn't she?
I have no idea what she
Yeah.
was.
I mean, in her defense,
I only know her
guys,
being Kelsey Grammer's wife.
I don't know why
Honestly.
I have a soft spot for Camille. I think that she's just very.
He gets such a
'Cause
kick
it's
out
the
of like me getting
positive side
heated.
of you.
I get so heated and he gets so like
I know you really are not a fan, but I feel like she's just really misunderstood, and I think she's still.
which is okay.
And I think she's still suffering from PTSD from first season. Like she
yeah.
is the housewife that was on the cover of a magazine. She was the first.
Yeah.
I mean, you never really get over it,
Yeah.
and it's not like she just threw this part of her life away. It's back in full force.
But you
She's
can't stay in a victim role.
Yeah,
she has
and you
stayed in
can't
it
live in the
over time. No,
past.
you gotta live in present moment, not future, present, right
Yes.
now. What is
Maybe-
going on right
Didn't
now?
Denise say get a therapist? And
Yeah.
she's like, I have one, honey.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe
that was
if-
Hollywood right there.
if she gets brought back, I don't think the villains stay villains forever. I think that they soften up. So if they bring her back, I think they are going to see a softer side to her. She did lose her house. She went through
Yeah.
cancer. These things are huge.
Yeah.
Like these are life-changing things. But let's keep going forward. Denise, we got a little montage of her life, and you guys loved her on this season.
I'm obsessed. I love her so much.
Did you like her?
I'm a fan, yeah. I love her.
I mean, she definitely contributed. A lot of talk about Charlie, a lot of her daughter kind of having her issues. Anything we really want to say about Denise this season? We want her back.
She's a class act.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well,
Like,
there's some scandals about her coming out, like, about her past, that she was, with Richie, and he was married to
Richie
Heather.
who?
I think Zamora.
Oh, Richie Zamora,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and that was coming out. But I think to see her with her kids, like, and her daughter, and how compassionate and loving she is towards her, and trying to bring awareness to this is amazing to see her in that light, not just like the tabloids, talking about her. You actually see her with her family,
Yeah.
in her new marriage.
What's great about Denise is, I mean, I loved her on her original reality show, and you saw her with her dad, and you
That was
saw
on
her.
E, right?
Yeah, I
it was-
remember that.
It was really great, and you saw that side of Denise. But what I love now is that she's able to handle these women and shift everyone's energy to a different place, and also highlight certain things that other housewives really wouldn't, because she has such a genuine outlook on things and a genuine heart, where she truly is just confused sometimes.
Yeah,
and
like
like,
she's
what
just
is going
there to
on
kind
here?
of have a good time. Like, yeah, it's
Like, all of us would be like, why do we have drama?
yeah.
Just
Why do we have to
why-
be mean and say catty things all the time?
Right,
I
right.
think she
says that.
humanizes everything and kind of takes things
Well,
down.
look at what she's been through. You know what I mean? She was
Yeah.
married to Charlie Sheen. She was an actor. Like, she's seasoned in Hollywood.
Yes.
So none of this stuff is like new to her.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For purposes of time, we're gonna skip the mammogram talk. We're just gonna go
We're good.
straight into this whole big moment that I know everyone is gonna talk about is the whole Kyle being the queen, the new queen. What do you guys make of Erica making these statements on social media and really kind of shifting the whole show into it being about Kyle and not Lisa Vanderpump?
I think it's always been about Kyle.
You have said
So
that.
that's my opinion.
And Lisa's
What
not
about
here.
you guys?
Lisa's not here anymore. So
Do you guys agree? Do you ladies agree?
Kyle's. Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
I don't agree. I think
Do
that
we think that there has to be a queen, or is that like the petty level?
You
like,
always
what
have
is
to have a
it?
Yes.
Regina
It's
George.
always like the
Yes.
veterans. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, you know.
Yeah.
You have to have Queen Bee.
I think Kyle was always behind the scenes when the glamorous Lisa Vanderpump. Now that she's gone, she has to step up and be the diamond that she is. But there's going to be new ladies coming in that are going to take her place. But
think so?
Kyle's place?
Yeah, I
Really?
feel like she's always behind the scenes. Like she doesn't.
I think her personality is in a way, but when you look back at all of the intros, Kyle is always in the center. Like I've noticed that, and it's like even Lisa has been on the outskirts, but it's always Kyle that Andy places in the middle. So
Right.
She's fabulous.
Yes,
too.
She's been
Exactly.
acting since she was like 4 years old.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
any more thoughts about the queen title being Kyle, which I don't have a problem with. I mean, now that
Yeah.
Lisa's gone, she would be the next person in line, if any, to be the queen.
Kyle's always been like one of my since the very beginning. I've always loved Kyle.
Yeah. She definitely holds it as her own and she sees it as a job. This is her job to put her life out there.
Yeah.
She's had fights with her sister. These are real life moments. So I
Yeah.
think people really connect with the realness that she's been putting on and not the whole foo-foo. She's changed, money, everything. She's
Right.
just been the same girl.
And
Yeah.
she came out about her, anorexia issue. And
This
there's
season,
so
yeah.
much. Yeah, there's so much that she's been so transparent about. And,
Peeling the layers.
and I
what it's
think
about.
it's great seeing her balance with her family and her life and her business and the ups and downs. Her store closed. Her husband's going through what he's going through, and they're getting through it together. And it's a real Hollywood story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, every week we have an announcement here at AfterBuzz TV. So please, Amanda, take it away.
First off, I just want to say thank you so much for continuing to support AfterBuzz. If you could please listen to us on iTunes, give us 5 stars, thumbs up on YouTube. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being interactive with us during the live chat, comments after. We love you guys so much, and thank you for making us the ESPN of TV talk.
Yes, if we total all of the views, we probably are almost at over 50,000 this whole
Yeah.
season. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to follow our Instagram page. We always post a lot of stuff. And follow our leader, Maria Menounos, as well. She posts amazing
Yes.
posts on social media. Camille makes her entrance. This is a big moment. This is the moment for a lot of Bravo fans that just want a drama. I mean, people want to watch drama. This is reality TV, and she brought it. So when she came in, I kind of already felt this tenseness. The women were kind of looking at her like, oh, it's on. Does it feel like a gang? Like it's Camille and everybody else?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Camille, it makes... What comes out of your mouth matters. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Words
I'm sorry.
Do you feel like it's a gang situation
I
here?
feel like the ladies were bored with Camille. Like, just say whatever you want.
she's like
and
a
they were
barking
like,
puppy, like just all
like
the
they
time.
just didn't care.
What did you think about her keeping her last name? You didn't buy that.
I think it's hilarious. Oh, for my kids, that makes absolutely no sense. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not a parent. I guess it's from like outsider's perspective. I think she's holding on to it because that's all that she really has behind her. Like that's what she's known for.
And she was
doesn't
talking-
want to get rid. And that's to me, I feel like it's a little bit disrespectful to her husband. Now
I mean, what's her actual last name?
I have no idea.
I think it's down a touch or
Oh,
something like that.
it is.
Right?
It's Donna Todd. She's like Italian.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
She also talked about the money situation, not having a pre-med. She seems to have an issue with Denise. I don't know what was going on there, but they seem to really not be vibing on this reunion.
She was jabbing at Denise. She was jabbing at her. Denise didn't say anything about that stuff unless
I
she
think
brought
she's
it up.
made her name now. Like she doesn't need Kelsey Grammer anymore. I think she's made her name in reality Housewives of Beverly Hills.
as
like
Camille Grammer.
Yeah.
as Camille.
Grammer.
I feel as Camille.
Jen, what are your thoughts? I know you want to say something.
Honestly, I think it's something probably so deep rooted that none of us even would know. Like, probably they went to an audition together. She was younger, something along those lines. Kelsey said something on how hot she was in Wild Things, like something more along those lines where she's just
Part of history.
A little something irks her about how hot and amazing Denise is, because that sounds like jealousy
And
to
her
me.
amazing husband who has a big wiener, like she kept saying.
Exactly.
No, she's married.
That's what she said.
Right, but
That's what
she's
she said.
married, so I don't think it has to do with the husband.
Another word.
Thank you, Amanda.
I used the 4-year-old type word.
I don't know. I don't think she's talking about that, but possibly.
No. I was making a joke. Throwing that
I
out
was
there.
thinking about him barbecuing by the beach.
Yes.
She's over here fantasizing.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we're definitely we're listening to my song "Summer Vibes" again, I guess.
Yes.
Hey guys, we're gonna go into our Twitter segment. We're gonna quickly run through it just for time tonight. Let's pull up our Twitter segment. We love getting tweets from you guys. We have so many. I'll start it off. This one is from Plain Blaine. What Andy wanted to say to Teddy, and this is our beautiful Meryl Streep with a gift that says, "You have no style or sense of fashion."
Miranda.
It looked a little bit like shade tonight. Jen, take the next one.
Once it comes up, send me the next slide.
Here you go.
Okay. I'll read it off the phone. Adrian not showing up to reunion was based on one confrontation with a single cast member. LVP not showing up was based on finding out all cast members had issues with her despite no actual evidence, and severe depression. Big difference. Huge.
I see that being a difference. It was different. It was Adrian left the show because she didn't want to talk about the kid situation. This was totally different.
Yeah.
Next one.
Up. It is from @J01060911. LVP carrying on with her life and skipping the reunion. Hashtag RHOBH reunion. Hashtag RHOBH. And it's a beautiful picture of Lisa Vanderpump.
Yes.
Okay, so this is from Shane T. Hart. Unlike the other women, Lisa doesn't need those housewives for checks.
Yeah.
Hashtag RHOBH. And
She
then there's a
doesn't.
picture
It's
of
true.
Lisa with her volumized, beautiful hair.
That's
Don't
what I'm
forget the
saying.
pink. Don't forget the pink flowers in the back.
pink flowers in the back, and it says, "I'm done with this nonsense." I love it.
She doesn't need them.
She
I don't
doesn't.
think.
And she's
Make
definitely done a good job on the show to promote her businesses.
Absolutely.
Like she did like Bethany status in New York.
Well,
Yeah.
you're given a platform like.
Yeah, it's so
Make
crazy
use
to
of
even
it.
look back and think when she was opening Pump. Remember
Right?
when they were planting the trees in, and now Pump is such a huge success. Next
amazing.
one, please. This one says from Erica B. The shade of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills producers to put the LVP clip on Adrian.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know what? That was such an important segment
Factor.
that we needed to see.
Yeah, because if you look
So
back,
good.
Lisa was the only one talking. So
The whole time I was like,
So good.
I could not believe it.
Yes. Next one, please.
Okay, so this one.
Thank you, next.
You
Hold on.
wanna-
Oh, I have it, darling.
Okay.
Andy, get rid of Teddy and make Nicoletta housewife.
Yes.
Stat! This is from me.
That was so for you.
all Jen Leon.
Yeah, literally. At Jennifer on TV.
Oh my god. Okay, next up, this is from @Miss Pinky Chi. Her name's Heather.
Okay.
All right.
That's for me.
Okay. All right. It says, "Wow, Andy, that's what you're going to do. Her brother died, and y'all acted to and y'all acted and continue to act like, well, your true selves, I guess, awful."
Yep.
Team Lisa.
Okay.
So this is from Tanya Foodie Wells at 1_6567. Whew. I've had enough. This is boring. I'll turn back when Camille comes on.
Right.
Snap. Hashtag RHOBH. I have to agree.
Camille saved this whole season.
Yeah.
She did.
She did.
I'm being accountable right now and just saying that.
This one is from Tabby at Avocado Tabs. Reunion is so boring. It's a gift of a guy looking very bored, which I
Rolling
think a
his
lot of
eyes.
people were tonight.
Yeah, my mood.
At Arle Torres 09 says, "What a snooze fest. Seems very fake. Hashtag RHOBH."
Yup.
I don't know, guys. Thank you so much for sending in your tweets.
Yes.
We love
Yes,
pulling
thank
them
you.
up because it makes the show even more interactive. We're just sharing your thoughts with our thoughts, which is
Right.
great. Definitely leave us comments. Let us know what you thought about tonight's reunion. We end off the reunion with really Teddy in the hot seat, which is finally, I think, time because she kind of lied a little bit, right? She made it seem like it was all Lisa that was involved in this whole Puppygate situation, but she played a huge role into this and admits it tonight. What do we think about her admitting that this was a big mistake and that she did partake in the Puppygate situation because she did not like Dorit?
I am not surprised.
Are you shocked that she would do this?
No.
She wanted to be accepted, and like she said, Lisa Vanderpump approached her like.
Do you think, well, she was in a way kind of manipulated, I guess. This is just what we've noticed. But for her to come clean tonight, do we respect her more as accountability coach? Are we just done
No,
with her?
I'm done. I'm over it.
I mean, I would have loved to hear her say that if LVP was there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think she magically got the guts to say something because she knows LVP won't be back. So
I
there's
agree.
no one to hold her accountable.
I don't think she would
But
have.
I don't know. There's just so much. I just feel like, well, can we briefly talk about LVP's brother's death?
Sure,
and then,
of course.
It didn't, and then her father died, wasn't
No,
that
her
something?
mom.
Her
It was
mom
her
died.
mom.
Yeah,
Okay,
at the
so
time, she hadn't died yet, though. It
That's
was,
right.
so
yeah.
horrible.
So now, just okay, since this is so much a part of everything, it's and I am just curious about the time difference. So was she still filming when all of this was going on? When her family were all passing
Yeah.
away? Okay.
Yeah.
So I just think that she didn't really have time to even internalize anything. It was just kind of go, go, go. So probably this whole thing just wouldn't even have gone this way if that was the case.
Yeah.
And for
She should have
now-
took a season off
Yeah.
and then come
Yeah.
back.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
It would have
And
been
for
better.
Teddy and Dorit and for everyone else to kind of go ham on her, like all that. Now I'm seeing, okay, this is all making sense. So really, Teddy truly. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Do you see
It's
what I'm
almost
trying
like
to say?
what
Yeah.
was Teddy's excuse?
Exactly.
And just to clarify
Yeah.
out there, I am sympathetic with LVP and her losing her family members. I don't want anybody to get that confused. I'm super sympathetic with that. I just think that things could have been handled a lot differently.
Yeah, like, one example of a housewife leaving, coming back is Kenya Moore in Atlanta. She had the
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Her hubby didn't really want her to be publicized like that, so she took a season off to kind of figure things out. If Lisa would have taken this season off and then come back, I think that might have been better. But what Teddy did really shocked me because she made it such a point to let everybody know throughout the filming that she wasn't lying. She was telling the truth.
This
And
is- yes, all
That's
of
what
that.
kind of is,
Yeah.
iffy with me.
Yeah.
Now that it's the reunion, I get it. We have to come clean.
Yeah, because
But-
everybody saw everything.
Yeah, but to see it now, I mean, what are your thoughts about Teddy and the culmination of Puppygate? And really, we have to put it to bed at some point. There'll be a whole new gate next season for sure.
Puppygate was the worst and
Yeah.
so long.
We had Pantygate, we had Doggygate. Now, what do you make of
Leopard
Teddy?
Gate next season.
Yes.
Oh my god. I was proud that Teddy didn't cry. She took her father's advice, which
Good
I was
point.
really proud of.
But we're only in the first reunion.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
hoping for
Oh,
the
yeah,
second
yeah.
and third. But I think her trying to kind of like speak up, I think if Lisa was there, she would have been accountable. She would have gave her attitude. She would have told her something. Like, I think Teddy
Oh.
would have been speaking up because she
Okay.
has her voice now. So
Okay.
she feels some kind of way, which is great. But I think that now thinking about it, she shouldn't have got involved with that. I think that messed her up. And yeah, she's ahead of Dorit and she got the extra diamond, but you lost a good friend. Lisa was your like mother bear and you were her teddy bear. Like,
Yeah. It's
so
unfortunate. The friendships definitely shifted. I think Dorit, if
Yeah.
anybody, had the biggest loss. I don't think Kyle really needs Lisa Vanderpump. I think
Not
they're
at
always
all.
going to
And
be there.
Dorit does.
I think Dorit
Yeah.
really made a mistake with that whole situation.
Yeah.
But before
Yep.
we go, let's get into some quick predictions for part 2.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I think that Camille is gonna really take center stage next episode. I'm not sure if she leaves on part 3 or part 2, but it looks like she gets up at part 2, and she's not needed for the whole part 3. So I think the next one is gonna be her grand moment where the girls are gonna go at her, and we'll see how she performs.
Oh, performs. I like that.
It's like a tennis match, guys.
No, she likes to ski.
Oh, okay. It's a sport.
She might hit a tree.
Jen?
I agree with everything Thomas said. And also, I think that someone's going to cry. It might be Denise.
No.
No, it might be Denise. I don't know.
Let's keep up the momentum.
Right. I really, really want PK to show up.
Oh, that's a
I
good
would
one.
love for him to come, even with a diamond in hand. One day, I want him to be a housewife. I know it'll never happen, but I want it.
Yes.
That's who's filling in for Lisa Vanderpump next.
I would love it. Oh, so much. Crown and all. And I think that Brandy should come up. I really hope she does. Probably in the third.
In the
I'm
third.
going to guess that one. And now Camille will probably just bulldoze everything and just try to make the biggest drama out of everything. And Lisa Rinna is going to go off on someone. That's what I believe.
My prediction is that we're going to see some more sass from Denise. I think we're going to see another side of Denise because
Okay.
she doesn't put up with crap.
Yeah, she does
And
not.
I can't wait to see that.
I think that Rinna is going to tell Camille to settle down, young lady. And I think when Camille walks when Camille...
Jen's choking on her water.
When Camille...
Tea, baby.
I'm sorry.
Sipping
when
the tea.
Camille walks out, she's going to have video of Lisa Vanderpump saying something. It's going to be
Oh, like on her side, on Camille's side, like defending her?
Yeah.
Well,
she's
I-
going to surprise everyone.
I think that wraps up this episode tonight. We had a mouthful to say. We are just so excited that we are in the reunion phase. It's been a long season. We'll take the positives from all of it. At the end of the day, this is all fun and we're super fans. Cynthia, where can we find you online?
So I'm Cynthia Nicole. You can find me on Instagram at Cynthia Nicole 5.
What's up, guys? My name is Amanda Terry. You can find me on Instagram at makeup_Mandy with an I.
Hey guys, I'm Jennifer Leone. You can find me on Twitter at Jennifer Leone TV.
Hey guys, I'm Thomas Orlina. You heard my song Summer Vibes at the top of the show. Download it, yes. Look it up on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere it's available. Two besties together, Summer Vibes. We will definitely see you back here for part 2 of the reunion. You guys have a great night.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.